All right, my friends, it's time for some piano. Hey everybody, welcome, welcome. We are very excited because we're going to be doing the next song in our greatest hits book, and I can't wait. It's actually one of those songs that you heard a lot if you were a little kid in the 80s and 90s. So I hope it brings a little bit of nostalgia to you guys. But before we get started, if you don't mind liking and sharing this video, you know that helps me a lot, right? It helps me reach more learners, so go ahead and do that. Don't forget to subscribe. There it is, subscribing. It's super important. That way you can be part of my metrics, right? Be in my club, be part of the family, right? Very nice. Also, I operate a Discord server. So if you're really following along on these lessons and you enjoy the way I teach, why not get the full benefits of being part of my piano learning community and join Discord, right? I put you in your classes. You get to have interaction with me. You get to post videos for review. That way you can check on your piano learning journey. And it's just a lot of fun to be around people that are like-minded, okay? Nice. Next, I am on Patreon, right? So Patreon's so important because that is basically the lifeblood of this channel, right? Everything that I do here, obviously, these sorts of things, they cost money, right? So by contributing monthly, you are making sure that I still have the ability to post these lessons on a regular basis, right? So it's taking up quite a bit of time to continue all these lessons and all of these classes, as well as all the editing and managing my channel. So why not contribute at a monthly rate that works for you? I have everything from $5 a month up to $300 a month if you're really feeling generous. So I'd love to see you on my patrons list, okay? Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna get started. And it looks like Simon the cat is actually in here. He's down here. If he happens to jump up on the bench, don't let that freak you guys out. He's a very sweet cat, but you know, maybe he'll join us, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just sleep in a corner or something. Anyway, go ahead and pull out your adult greatest hits book. We are going to turn to our song, It's a Small World, on page 12 and 13, okay? Open your book. There it is. All right, so looking here, we have a lot of really great stuff to talk about. Did I have my pencil? Oh, I see it. Let me get it really quick. There it is. I got it. There's my pencil. Okay. Talking about a few things here, all right? This song is in G major. I know this because I see an F sharp in the key signature, right? So that's like right after the treble clef and the bass clef. You see the sharp on the lines. Those are on the F lines, okay? So it's telling me that there's gonna be an F sharp in this song. Now, because I know this song, it's not a minor piece. It's not sad sounding. It's happy sounding, right? So that's why I know it's G major instead of an E minor, okay? So looking here at our positions, we have some interesting stuff going on. Both the right and left hand are going to be sort of living in the middle of the piano, okay? It already tells us our very first left hand note is going to be a finger 3, and it looks like it's going to be on the B, okay? B in the middle right there. And then our right hand is going to have a finger 5 pinky on our B, okay? Let's switch to piano view so we can find our spot, okay? This is going to be really fun. All right, here we go. There's piano view. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure Simon's around here somewhere. I think he's actually under the bench. You might see him crawl out. All right, so I said finger 3 left hand on our B. And then our right hand, pinky, is going to be on our B above here. Notice how that sort of puts my hand kind of in a middle D position, but look, our thumbs are not sharing a note. They're going to be right next to each other. Okay? Now, looking here, I'm actually going to start with the left hand of this song. Okay? So go ahead and put your right hand back in your lap, and let's go over these notes in the left hand. Okay? Now we have 4/4 time, and it looks like we have an incomplete measure. So as I count off, listen carefully. We're going to be playing on the 4th beat of our introduction here, okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and go. B, C, 5th, 2, B, hold. A, second, A, B, C, hold, second, hold, down to G, B, 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 C, and 3 and 4. Now third with C and E. 2, now E flat, thumb, very good. Down to thumb D. 2 and second. 2, B, D, G. Very good. All right, so that's the first 8 measures of this piece, okay? Let's go back and play it again and take a note of those areas that you might have missed something, right? So right over here with this E flat, I know I missed that little section here. It kind of surprised me. And then the sliding down to the D thumb. There's also those staccato notes in measure 8. Okay, let's try it once more. Let's put that left hand back in position. Finger 3 on our B. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready and play. B, C, 5th. 2. B, hold. A, second, second. A, B, C, hold. C, second, hold. G, B, C, 5th. 2, 3, and 4 with a third. 2, down to E flat, then down to D. And a second, staccato B, D, G. Very nice. Oh, that was so much fun. It's a really cute song, you guys. So, like I said, if you grew up probably like in the 70s, let's see here. Oh no, this is like a really old song. Okay. If you grew up in the 60s, 70s, and probably the 80s and 90s if you went to Disney or were familiar with the music, yeah, like the little ride that you go in that's like, it's a small world after. That's literally the song. This is the song, okay? Some people thought it was a little bit creepy, but I thought the song was really cute. I think it's just the animatronics were a little bit weird, but that's okay. All right, so we've done the left hand of these first 8 measures. Let's do the right hand of this first 8 measures, okay? It's a little different because of the syncopation involved with the left hand, but you can get this, okay? Remember your F sharps. That's my biggest tip, okay? Let's go back to piano view. All right, so here's piano view. I think, yep, Simon is under the bench. I see him under there. He loves being in here while I'm teaching. It's quite funny. I'd like to keep him in here more often, but sometimes he can be rather distracting. So as long as he's being good and not bothering me. Okay, pinky 5, right hand on that B. Let's do our count off. 1, 2, ready, play, rest. B, G, A, G, G, F sharp, rest, rest, slide. A, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, D, rest, rest. G, A, F natural B, A, G, rest. A, B, C, B, A, rest. C, B, A, G, 2 and 3 and 4. That was really good. Yeah, okay. If you can keep up with that tempo, then I think you're going to be in great shape here, okay? Did you remember your F sharps? Did you? If you didn't, take some time right now to circle them, okay? I'll circle mine too, okay? I drew in 2 sharp signs on the first line. There's 2 on the second line as well. I even circled my F natural in that final measure of line 2 because I know I will probably miss it. You might want to take some time to do that too, okay? Good, so that's the first 8 measures. Let's play it hands together, these first 8 measures. Super slowly. Okay, we're not going to push any tempo right now. Here we go. All right. Okay, there's our B, and then there is our B up here. I'm going to count off a little slower than I have been doing, okay? You guys ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, go. B, C, 5th, B, G, A, B, A, B, C, A, F sharp second, G, F sharp, E. Good. B, C, 5th, G, A, F sharp. That's not a sharp. E flat, Yeah, and if you, oh yeah, there's Simon. You can see him in the camera. There he is. Hello, little Simon. Okay, so how did you do? How did you do with that hands together for the first time? It was probably still a little hard. Don't worry, it's okay. When you get that practice time in, hands apart, and you get it nice and solid, and then you start lining it up, it will start coming together, okay? So that was the first 8 measures. Let's continue because there's like a bunch more measures left. So starting at measure 9, also known as the last line of the first page, we're going to look at the left hand to begin, okay? If you are familiar with your chord progression, your primary chord progression in G position or G major, you will do really well in this section, okay? Let's take a look at that bottom part, okay? Starting at measure 9. I will switch to piano view and we will see how this goes, okay? Okay, so it looks like on the 2nd and 4th beats, we will be playing our primary chords. The first measure, I see a G chord, a 1 chord, right? The second measure, I see a D7 chord, also known as a V7 chord. Remember those F sharps at the bottom. I'm going to circle them now. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Very good. So there's 2 measures of the V7. And then back up here at measure 12 on page 13, we're back to our 1 chord, okay? The second measure of that first line at the top there is a 7th. That's a really big interval. So we have got a G here, stretch all the way up to that F and do a 7th. Then we go down to a 6th, shrink up to a 5th, finger 2 on D, and finger 1 way up there on an F sharp. Okay. Let's see how this sounds starting at measure 9 at the bottom of the first page, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 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 rest. 7, 2, 3, and 6. 2, up a 5th, 2, finger 2, D, up to F sharp. Very good. Rest, big drop, D, G, B, C, 5th, 2, and B, A, 2nd, 2nd, A, B, C, hold, 2nd, hold, G, 3rd, 3rd, B, C, 5th, 2, and 3, and 4, C and E, and then we've got E flat, and then we end at D. And we're going to stop right there, okay? So that's actually the end of measure 22, the first beat of measure 23, okay? We're stopping there on purpose because the further we go, that's actually considered like the ending, right? And we can teach that separately. It's quite a few measures for this second section, okay? But how did you do on that? Did the primary chords help you? If they did, that's a good thing. That shows that, you know, those chord progressions, they will show up in so many different pieces of music. So it's really good to have those memorized and known in our very popular keys, right? C major, G major, F major, right? These keys that we should know. Excellent, yeah. So we did really well on that, okay? It gets a little funky on the second page after measure 15. This is the second line. You see that there's a quarter rest and then a huge drop. You're going from a high F sharp down way down here to a D, right? So what I did was I wrote the word drop really big right there. So I know that I need to move my thumb. And if you need to, put a D and a G so you can read that, okay? All right, let's switch back to piano view. We'll do that left hand section again. And then we'll switch to the right hand in that section. You're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. All right, my friends. Oh, hello, Simon. I see his little tail over here. You guys see it? He'll probably be waving it around. Okay, measure 9 at the bottom of page 12. We've got here, there it is, the G triad. That's the 1 chord. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest, 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 seventh, sixth, fifth, D, F sharp, here we go, rest, big drop, D, G, B, second, 2 and 3 and 4, C and E, good, and E flat, very nice, D, and that's where we stop. Hey, that was great. That's getting better and better. Okay, it's really exciting when we start feeling these little sections coming together. It just like gets my butterflies in my stomach, right? I just get excited because I know that you are going to feel that same feeling when you're finally getting these parts of these songs, right? The tricky parts, right? Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Okay, back to measure 9, my friends. We're gonna look at the right hand now, okay? Of course, the right hand has the melody, but then once we get past measure 15, we sort of share the melody with the left hand. So that's kind of nice. So be aware of that when it happens. Let's start at measure 9 and we'll do the right hand nice and slowly. Here we go. All right. I'm going to drink a little water because with my asthma, I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. So, okay. Starting at measure 9, we have a finger 1 on our G. Oh, and I see a dotted quarter note. This is good. Okay. So that means that we're going to be coming in on the offbeat of 2 for that word A. It's a small world after all. So it's a very repetitive pattern here with a dotted quarter. So pay very close attention. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. G, G, B, G, A, A. Very good. A, C, A, B, B, B. Very nice. B, B, D, B, C, 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 B, A. Rest. Rest. Second, triad. 2 and 3 and 4. Rest. B, G, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp. Rest, rest. A, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, D. Rest, rest. G, A, F natural, A, G, rest. A, B, C, B, A, D. Very nice, and we're stopping right there. That was pretty good. It's a little bit tricky once we get past measure 15. Did you find it to be a little bit hard on that part? I feel like the balance between the melody and the left and the right, when it's switching back and forth, that can be kind of off-putting because you're expecting the right hand to continue the melody, but then it's already passed it off. So then you have a rest that comes up randomly in the right hand. So just be very aware of when those rests are happening. This is why I stress when we're learning at the very beginning, say the word rest, right? So that way we're not accidentally coming in early or late, right? We know exactly how many counts are supposed to be rested, okay? It's quite tricky there. I would say probably if you want to find some spots to drill, I would definitely say let's look at measures, probably measure 19 to about measure the end of 22. It's sort of like on half of line 3 and half of line 4 on the second page. That part right there, I know I'm already getting a little bit like, ooh, I need to work on that little section. You might have some difficulty in that section too. There's just a lot of different changes happening there. So it's good to be aware of that, okay? Also, our accidentals are quite surprising there as well. We've got F sharps, then they go natural, and then we have a E flat randomly in the left hand. So much going on. You didn't think a song like this could be a little tricky, huh? It can, like, they're surprising. You know, that's pretty surprising. But you can still learn it. You can still do this, okay? Let's play the right hand and the left hand together now, starting at measure 9. And I will go all the way until measure 22. But I'm going to do it even more slowly than I have been playing it currently, okay? I want you to hear exactly when those beats are coming in, those off beats with your dotted quarters, all of that, okay? Let's work on it together. All right. Let's see, is Simon going to come out again? It's so funny having him in here when I'm teaching. Usually I kick him out, just because he can be distracting, like I said before, but he's actually being really, really good right now. Yeah, he's over there. I see him. All right, so at measure 9, I'll put my right hand thumb and then my left hand in my G position, okay? Let's count off. 1, 2, ready, go. Stopped, right? Okay, I told you that section was tricky. Yeah, it was definitely tricky. So be very mindful of that, okay? If you make mistakes in there, like repeatedly over and over, it's fine. You'll get it, okay? Just take it very slowly, okay? Break it down into even smaller pieces. That's perfectly fine. And when you do achieve your goals, however small they are, make sure to celebrate that, right? My big thing is about 1-second parties, right? We have 1-second parties. I mean, I even have my pin here, right? 1-second parties because it's so important to keep yourself motivated by celebrating those little wins, okay? Now, we've got to learn the ending, okay? Now, the ending is great because it's sort of like an extension of the ending of the chorus. It's small world after all, right? But it's slower, right? So that way we can have it extended through some half notes, and then it's got a really nice ending there, okay? So let's take a look at the left hand, starting at the pickups to where it says it's a small at the end of the 4th line of the 2nd page, okay? This is the final measure, okay? Do you know where I am? All right. It's sort of like the pickups to measure 23, okay? Let's switch back to piano view. And then we will figure this out, okay? So our left hand is down here on this D, and then it looks like we're going to be stretching down an octave, okay? I see a D written right there, the final note. And then it looks like it's a tie note to another D at the first measure of the last line, okay? So let's count off, and let's do this very slowly, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. D, D, hold, D, hold, E, hold, F sharp, G, B, C, D, rest, rest, octave lower, D, G. And that's it, right? Yeah, so it's got the notation here that it's going to be an octave lower as well. So let's make sure that even though we just got done playing here, and it's written there, we're actually going to go lower down here, okay? Okay, let's try that left-hand section once more. Going back where I originally started. Let's count off again. 1, 2, ready, play. Tie, little ending. It really is. I like this song quite a bit, as funny as it sounds. It's a great song because it really explores the piano a lot, and it keeps that consistent melody line going through the whole song. It never stops, right? It's like what is that song? And there goes this like, this is a song that never ends, and it goes on and on, my friends, right? This is basically like that. It just goes on and on and on and on. You can keep playing it forever, right? It's one of those types of songs, right? So having this really nice ending sort of gives us a chance to like end the song with a nice firm ending. So let's check out the right hand now, okay? All right, so starting there at the end of the 4th line of the 2nd page, this is measure 23. We're going to start at the pickups to 23. When I say pickup notes, that means sometimes there's 2 eighth notes that belong in the phrase in the next measure. In this case, it's a small, right? Those 2 eighth notes are going to go along with this, okay? Let's give it a try. All right, I'm going to drink some water. Oh, yes. Oh, there's little Simon. Hello, Simon. He's like poking his head out. It's really cute. At the end of lesson, I'll pick him up so you guys can see him, okay? Okay, so pick up notes. I've got my, let's see here, I think it's finger 4. So I've got my finger 4 on the B where it says it's A, and I'm going to count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and play. B, A, D. Hold 6th. Hold down a 6th. Hold down a 6th. Very good. Parallel. And again. 1, 2, rest. Thirds. Rest. Up an octave. You see the 6th up there, right? Now we see the 6th is actually written here, right? But remember, it says 8VA, so we're going to go up another octave and play it up here. Wasn't that fun? It's so cute. All right, nice. Let's try that again. I'm not going to switch to my face-to-face view. Let's just keep doing it one more time, okay? Over here. Starting with that finger 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and play. Rest. Rest. There it is. Very nice. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, now the grand finale, right? I'm going to play the whole song now, okay? I'll play it at a decent tempo. I'm not going to play it crazy fast or anything. It says brightly, so that's telling me that might be like briskly, right? It's not, it's like speed walking, we'll say. Not quite a jog, not running, but not necessarily walking either. It's a little bit quicker than that, okay? I will try my best. Follow along in your music with your finger, okay? And when you're ready, you can play along with me, okay? You can do this. I'm so excited for you. All right, let's try it. All right, finding my position. Here we go. 1, 2. messed up a little bit because I heard Simon almost knocked something over while I was playing. Of course it happens at the end of our lesson. Yes, but I got through it, right? I kept going even though I had my wrong note. But yes, I'm excited. You're gonna have a lot of fun learning this song, okay? Now remember, if you need extra help, hop on Discord in the Adults and Teens Beginner channel, and you can ask any questions that you have in that channel, okay? Post some videos if you need me to review. Post a little show off if you want to show that you're playing your songs. Yeah, and just have some fun, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Quick reminder, I'm on Patreon, right? So if you enjoy the way I teach, it's just kind of silly, but we have a lot of fun. Consider joining as a patron, right? My patrons are the ones who have basically financed this operation, right? And I need to keep that a consistent thing in order for these lessons to keep coming. So if you want to join my patrons list, I would love to see you on there. Pick something that works for you. $5, $10, $300, whatever works for you is fine. Totally fine. I appreciate all of the people that have decided to join as a patron. So thanks so much. Yes, I already talked about Discord. I will say it one more time. Subscribe. Very, very good. Yes, subscribing is very easy. The button's like, where is it? Right here? Here. You can subscribe. It's not hard to do. Very easy. All right? Good. All right. So I guess, do you want me to see if Simon wants to come over here? Simon. Let me go get him. Just a little surprise. Hey, Simon, come here. I'm over here scratching. Come here. Oh, yeah, look, here's Simon. Hey, guys. Yay. See, here's Simon. He was in here the whole time, you guys. He did a good job. He was just getting a little restless towards the end. So if you had fun listening to Simon and we had fun at the piano, yeah, just spread the word. I love you guys. You guys are great. I'll see you later. Bye.